What's up guys, it's Matterz, and we're going to be going in depth again on some hidden secrets within the Black Ops 3 Zombies storyline, but this time we're going to be doing something really interesting. We're going to talk about why within the Eisendrache Easter egg ending cutscene, or just the Easter egg end in general, we didn't actually blow up the moon we thought we blew up. Now, there's a lot of people having mixed opinions on what actually happened at the end of the Eisendrache cutscene, and I'm going to talk to you guys about why the moon remake is still possible, and why we didn't actually blow up the moon that we saw within Black Ops 1, rather we blew up the moon within the Origins universe. And there's a couple different stuff that actually hint towards this, but let's go over the actual Easter egg in general. So basically, the Easter egg, my brother's keeper, you have to blow up the moon, and this requires to continue on with Richtofen's plan. This purges Group 935 and Dr. Groff, as well as blowing up the Griffin station within that universe. Now, the key here is that there are duplicates of these characters from the old universe and the new universe, okay? Duplicates of everything. You have two moons within the Nazi universe and the Origins universe. You have two sets of characters, two Richtofens, two Dempseys. We all know this. Two Dr. Groffs. Now, if you want to know why there's two Dr. Groffs as well, because within the actual storyline, Dr. Groff's status within the original timeline is unknown, and I'll leave you a link to that in the description. His status within the original timeline is unknown, but within the Origins timeline, he was killed in action. Okay, so basically, the Griffin Station, Dr. Groff within the Origins timeline, they died, the moon was blown up, but within the original timeline, within the Nazi timeline, the moon is still there, and everything is still there. Now, obviously, there are a lot of different stuff we have to really take into consideration here because of this new information. If you go back to the actual moon loading screen that was revised for Black Ops 3 Zombies, you see that the Griffin Station is no longer there. Now, that's actually really interesting because you would think, oh yeah, the Griffin Station is no longer there because the moon was blown up, because the Griffin Station was blown up at the end of Eisendrache. Now, one, we don't know when the moon loading screen took place. If it took place before Eisendrache, then obviously the Griffin Station already was gone. So we have another little thing here. Where is the Griffin Station now? Is this the moon from the Black Ops 1 and World at War universe, or is this the moon from the Origins universe? Again, another huge thing there. Now, people are saying, oh yeah, the Griffin Station was blown up, that's why it's not there. So how come the moon isn't blown up as well? The moon looks pretty intact in the new loading screen. It looks like it was untouched, really. I mean, this moon loading screen came out 2-3 months before Eisendrache even, was announced, really, and came out. The moon loading screen came out before anything, before any, trailers, for the Giant, and, it came out, early October. This was before anything regarding DLC 1. So I think people really need to understand that there's a huge possibility that the Griffin Station may actually be in another location other than Eisendrache, because there are two different dimensions. Someone was also saying, oh yeah, we blew up the Black Ops 1 moon. How can we blow up the Black Ops 1 moon when you're playing as the Origins characters in the Origins timeline? You can't just, cross-dimensional, shoot a moon through a dimensional wall with a rocket. It doesn't make sense. If you're in the Origins timeline, you're playing as the Origins characters, you're going to blow up the Origins moon. That's just the way it is. The Black Ops 1 moon, the moon that we saw within Black Ops 1, the moon where you had Dr. Groff, Group 935, the rockets that blew up Earth, that moon is still alive. It's still it's still there within the universe, just not the Origins universe. Again, we did not blow up the Black Ops 1 moon, we blew up the Origins moon. It just doesn't make sense. If we're playing as the Origins characters, you can't shoot directly up and shoot a different moon in a different dimension. It's the same dimension. I think people really need to understand that, because again, two duplicates, two Dr. Groffs, two Group 935s, just because the Griffin Station was blown up in, little parentheses there, doesn't mean the actual Griffin Station from Black Ops 1 is not there. It's still there, guys, but it's potentially in a different location, obviously going back because of the moon loading screen that we saw that was revised, that showed that the moon, although it was still intact, the Griffin Station is not seen there. So again, just to let you guys know, because it's sort of like a secret video here, because a lot of people don't really understand what's going on. I think a lot of you guys actually do, and you have your own opinions, and whatever you want to talk about, definitely leave a comment down in the leave a comment in the comment section below. I know it's sort of controversial because I made the Moon 2 video, and I was like, okay, you know what, we're going to talk about legitimately, this is not like a joke really, we're actually going to use logic to really see, okay, is a Moon 2.0 map possible? And it really is, because the Moon is still there, it's just not there within the Origins timeline. And I feel like as much as I say that, there's always going to be a couple people saying the Moon was blown up. It's like, yes, but that's a different timeline. It's a completely different timeline. You have the Black Ops 1 and World at War timeline, they're still there. Dr. Groff is sort of unknown, and sort of we don't really know what's going on with him, and we don't really know what's going on with 935 in that timeline as well. All we know is that those characters are being transferred to this timeline and they're dying. The Moon that we shot within Eisendrache, it cannot be the Black Ops 1 Moon. You can't play as the Origins characters within the Origins timeline, look up and shoot a different timeline's Moon. It doesn't make sense. So hopefully a lot of you guys do agree with me, and hopefully you guys have strong opinions below about this, because I do want to hear what you guys have to say. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Tell me guys what you think, and yeah, goodbye.